Legit, I don't know when's the last time I even clicked start in OBS. Shit, where did OBS go? Okay, the icon moved from one taskbar to another. That was weird. I was like, let me click start, and then it's gone.
It's starting to feel like every streamer has a love-hate relationship with that.
What? No, I like OBS. OBS is great.
Until it messes up.
It was Windows.
Oh, yeah, everyone's got a problem with that.
Yeah, that's inevitable.
Windows can't decide, like with the feature I have where I have the, because I have more than one monitor, I have the feature enabled to where the icon for the window only shows on the taskbar of whatever monitor it's on. I don't want it to, duplicate, because that would confuse me.
Yeah, I get you.
But sometimes you'll have a window in one monitor and the icon will stay in another monitor's taskbar unless you move it to that monitor and then back.
Honestly, I use a big 40-inch TV. I don't think it's 40. I think it's closer to 32. No real difference. But yeah, I use a proper TV, and I've never had a second monitor, and I've only ever heard positives. I didn't realize there were actually negatives. Here I was thinking, I want to get rid of this TV so I can get two monitors in this space. And I was just like, oh.
Who this? Oh.
5 months, boy.
Hey, Simpward, thanks for the resub, and I forgot about text-to-speech on the donation. Hayden, hey, Bread. Boy, that's, oh my god, I love the text-to-speech. But that was, the first thing I wanted to enable as soon as I, finally got Twitch affiliate sorted. And the stupid thing was, I was just too stubborn to, actually fill this stuff out, because I was eligible for the longest fucking time.
So wait, was it stubbornness or just laziness?
Stubbornness in the sense that, I want to wait till I can do all my taxes myself and have it nothing to do with my family.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. Stacy, hello. Matt, I see you're in there too. Hello. What is that emote? Nice.
What emote?
That's cool. Literally.
What is that?
Someone gifted me a subscription, so
Nice.
just using their icons as much as I can.
Oh, that one's animated. Is that through... Does Twitch let you do animated emotes natively now? It used to be where you used to have to use, better TTV for that. That's cool.
Wait,
Yes, they do? Awesome!
If you're subscribed to more than one person, can you use their emotes in other people's chats?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which is exactly what Matt's doing right now.
That makes sense.
And technically Eden. Even though that's his own emote.
Wait, that doesn't count, it's theirs.
Though, and then Simpward over here with the Nick emotes.
Didn't even realize that.
I forgot he had that.
I had no idea that existed. That's amazing.
That is a gift to the
Also,
human race.
sorry, I didn't realize that my volume too high on stream, but yeah. Oh my god. Hi. Yes. He's got a yee and a ha emote.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Nick's cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
Where did we... Oh yeah, look at this title of this case. The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. For some reason, they just left that as Japanese when that just means heart.
Okay, no, that actually sounds slightly better.
Yeah.
And without leaving that not translated. The Clouded Kokoro, it rolls off the tongue a bit better.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's an allusion to the fact that we're defending a Japanese English student.
That could also be it, yeah. That might have a slight connection.
Oh, we left off right when the trial started, didn't we?
It's a horrible time to leave off.
Yeah. Extends past the title area.
Oh
Good
no,
luck.
I heard gunshots. Oh wait, it's the typewriter.
Oh yeah, the typewriter of this game. Oh man, that
I
sound.
mean, ancient technology like that is completely understandable and mistake it for something else.
As opposed to the typewriter in the mainline games, which is not nearly as intense. But we just started. Simple. Fine.
Again, it's amazing.
You happy? The delays continue.
You downing that dihydrogen monoxide.
First, I was fixing a laptop, then we were just chatting, and then. The pop? Oh, the bottle?
From opening
Yes.
it, yeah, we could hear it.
Yes, that is my water bottle. Which, if I ever show, I need to, like, tape the name on it, but yeah.
Or has it got your actual name right now?
No. But just something. Anyway. No, that wasn't my back! No, Brett.
You getting to that age, Dawn. Stretches, pop.
What kind of back do I have? Bubble wrap.
Only one pop now. I gotta get a couple more then. Pop, pop, pop.
I wonder if chiropractors love bubble wrap. You know, so satisfying popping the spine.
Oh my god. So, I don't know who and who's gonna be here yet, but typically in these Ace Attorney streams, I just end up voicing the main dude, which is this dude. Who'd have thought we'd be back here again so soon? And I guess her too, because no one else wants to do it.
We're on a study tour of Great Britain, with the intention of learning the country's legal practices. In order to research the latest court procedures here, we need as much experience as possible.
But, well, yeah, I suppose that's true, but the person in the dock, it may as well be his or her one and only time in court. It could be life-changing. In which case, treating it as research may seem a little crass.
Oh, when you put it like that, you're quite right.
No idea
Not sure.
who wants to take...
Hey, good morning.
Is it... Oh, it's just him.
Oh, that's him. Oh my god.
This is him!
Oh, Mr. Nutsuman. Oh, shh.
No, yeah, that's Dawn.
Why?
What? What happened?
This is you as main character, and he started voicing
This is
it.
you, and I started.
Oh, it's me?
I-
Oh shit, I
yes.
didn't even notice!
I did big dumb. And
I
now I
had
don't
no
feel as
idea.
bad.
Ah, Mr. Natsume, good morning.
Oh dear. You alright? Your eyes are terribly bloodshot.
The early bird catches the worm, as they say here in Britain.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
But I really don't want to catch a worm. So I tried desperately not to wake up early, but I was so worried I couldn't catch a wink. And now I'm absolutely exhausted as a result.
Do all literary people take things so literally? They did that shit on purpose.
Thank you for putting your faith in us today, Mr. Natsume.
Dart. I wish I had 9 lives. My whole future hangs in the balance. I'm too terrified to tremble.
But he's trembling.
I like this whole like one pose per word thing when he like comes up with a phrase. I don't know, it just sells the student part, but also makes him completely insane. Really? Because I can feel tremors in the floor.
I can't do this. I can't take it. Although, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Yes?
I caught a glimpse of the public gallery as I walked by the courtroom. It looked like the opening night of the opera. There were so many people. I had no idea my case was such a notorious affair here in London.
Oh, neither did I. Do you know why that might be, Mr. Sato? Let me guess. The demon prosecutor, or whatever the hell his name is here. Van Zieks.
I'm sorry, Mr. Naruhodo, but I have no idea.
Nice, Sato.
Oh, Sasato. Hey! Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
So that all-knowing look on your face is just coincidence then, isn't it?
Don't hide the truth from me! It's...
There he goes.
It's because of the Reaper, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's what they call him. Lord Van Zieks! This is such a big shock, I can't believe it! I've only went up against him like, you know, one time in court already. Is that right, Mr. Sato?
I purchased as many different newspapers as I could find this morning. And yes, Lord Van Zieks is on the front page of every one.
I knew it.
But didn't they already know that? I'm confused.
That would be information you'd have before the trial,
Oh.
wouldn't it?
Somehow unmuted Discord.
Oh.
I don't think they knew that, like... I don't think they knew he was, like, in this case as well. Like, they were just, you know, they were just in the case with him with the other dude, you know, McGilded.
Right.
What a fucking name.
Very on the nose.
He stopped appearing in court, it seems. It's been several years now, in fact. Till the day before yesterday.
Yes. Inspector Gregson told us something similar, didn't he?
trial 2 days ago marked Lord Van Zieks' return to the courtroom after a very long hiatus.
Yeah, this was the dude we were defending. Not at all. He was not innocent. He was not innocent at all.
It doesn't look innocent.
No. And then after we, unfortunately acquitted him, or did we acquit him, or did we end up turning against him? I forget. But anyway, he died in a fire immediately afterward.
Oh.
In the courtroom. After
So bad
we left.
things do happen to bad people. All is good with the world.
I believe that appearance made even greater waves here in the capital than today's.
But we wouldn't have realized, of course, having only just arrived in the country.
Why is the Reaper back in the Bailey so soon for what appears to be a mundane murder? That's the question the papers are asking, and they're all speculating various answers.
Mundane! Mundane! It's the most significant saga in the century to some of us!
I see Bread says, I'd like to think Lord Van Zieks only came back to attempt to clown on some foreign kid. Imagine.
It's just a very elaborate hazing ritual.
Oh dear, I meant no offense, Mr. Natsume, but that is how the papers are describing it.
Well, lest we also forget the fact that it could spark an international incident. Obviously, the reappearance of this infamous prosecutor has caught people's attention.
That pose.
So there's another blatant similarity. Okay, I'm making sure I'm reading the right person. Jesus Christ.
You're fine.
But there's another blatant similarity with the trial of 2 days ago.
Yes, I agree.
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, it's you!
Gasp!
Me?
Well, I suppose that's true.
Both times, it is you who stands against this legendary prosecutor. It can only mean that you're in best friends with the Reaper!
But please! I don't rub shoulders with Deathbringers!
I'm afraid that there's really only one other explanation. It can only be another example, Mr. Naruhodo, of your uncommon bad luck.
Yep.
Thanks for that.
Oh, this is just my luck! Why must I be represented by a man with such frail fortune?
Oh, hey, Nikun. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Gee, thanks, Import.
By the least lucky lawyer alive!
This man looks like he's gonna crap himself every time he says something.
Got some good teeth, though. Might need to floss more since his gums are red.
Well, let's not forget that it was you, Mr. Natsume, who asked me to represent you. Yes, it's true that I'm just a student, new to London, little in the way of experience, or skills, or luck. But I promise you this. I will fight your corner until the bitter end, and I will believe in you, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, benevolent benevolent locum student, Mr. Naruto Esquire.
You're not alone here with us, Mr. Natsume. Whatever happens, we will always be on your side.
Oh, benevolent non-locum assistant, Miss Mikitomo Esquire. I'm your dead forever. Oh God. Son of
The court session is about to begin. Kindly make your way into the courtroom at once.
Yeah. Yes, Matt. You're like, Saseki voice is pretty nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright then, Mr. Natsume. It's time. Let's go.
Yes!
I'm telling you, you know what your voice, like your, like, not like Saseki voice reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, the Sonic fan dub Eggman.
I love that dub. I love it. I'm gonna go higher. I'll priest on the moon.
My second appearance in a British courtroom. And my second trial against the Reaper. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma.
Shit, okay, yeah. I thought I was gonna get around not spoiling that to you, Immy. So he was the dude with the sword. And then he got moided.
Ah. Is he the moided victim for this court case?
No.
Was he the one for the other?
He was the one for, like, the second one.
Right.
And he was, like, our sort of mentor in the first.
Okay.
Microphone
And now he's
muted.
dead.
Microphone
Yeah, he
activated.
immediately died in the second case.
Brings-
And also,
brings-
they were gay as hell for each other.
Fair enough, fair enough.
No, partners.
Cause, yes, partners.
Partners, roommates, you know, that sort of thing.
Brings a sword to his job and still goes and gets himself killed. Weak! Should have been able to stab his way to safety.
And
That is not true,
Wait,
Red
he-
Child.
I just remembered, he died by tripping over a cat that was unexpectedly in his room on a boat.
Uh-oh.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
This time, I won't let my faith waver. I'll believe in my client to the last. Just like you believed in me. I believe I can do this now. I'm ready for this fight.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Anime
is.
Upbeat music.
I don't know what it is about, like, the, like, not great tea I drink in the morning, but it, like, dries out my throat so bad.
Nah, that's the caffeine.
Yeah,
Ain't good for you. No, pardon me while I chug this energy drink.
at least I don't drink coffee,
True.
which has orders of magnitude more.
Oh, yeah.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
Fair enough.
I now call upon the counsel for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The
He really-
prosecution is fully prepared, my lord.
I'll take it.
Full fucking vampire with that, aren't you?
Yeah, boy.
The defense is ready, my lord. Man, he's just still
Eyes
nervous
fucking
as hell.
Darting around, shitting himself.
The Nipponese are truly a fascinating breed.
This guy like toes the line between being racist and not racist. Sorry, but what?
Lord Strongheart has told me all about you.
God damn it! Why is he opening his mouth? That's like the chief justice or whatever dude that's all about clocks that threw us into a trial 2 days ago right after we got off the boat.
Jesus.
Like, we had to figure out the details of the case as it was going with that Mr. McGilded dude.
Oh. Thrown right into it.
That you are a student who arrived in London but 2 days ago. A mere amateur.
Oh, you did stretch? Go fucking up. Again? This dude right. Yes. This stream hasn't even gone for half an hour yet.
That sounded kind of painful.
Where's the pop?
You alright?
I didn't see. No, I was fine. Shit, I missed the previous line. Oh yeah, history, there it is. Oh. Did you read that? I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay. You'd be hydrating again when it's in stock. Okay. Dude, do you have a point?
Being a compatriot, you feel compelled to try to help the accused, I suppose. Typical Nipponese arrogance.
What?
He's really pushing it, ain't he?
Forgive me, but I do not believe arrogance is an appropriate description.
Sato-san.
After all, at our previous encounter, the defendant was found to be innocent.
I'm quite fucking right.
Very true, and a most fascinating, if dark, trial it was too.
Oh yeah, so he did. So McGilded did technically get off innocent because he tampered with evidence.
The tragic conclusion came later, of course. Here's to the acquitted and his unfortunate, violent end.
Do all the lawyers in this seem to feel the need to bring a sword? Because he's got one too.
Oh, true.
Fight to the death. Alright, here we go! Let's
the
go!
court of law
Yes.
can't put it together. Murder.
You step in, I got a sword!
Oh yeah, in this
Thank
game,
you.
this game is like technically the second game to ever have a jury in this series.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah.
Thank you, counsels. I see both sides are in fine fatale.
Let me. Okay, there we go.
Condition. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Yes, Santa?
you have been naughty. Are you ready to carry out your duties here in the court as impartial members of the public?
Let's see. Yeah, the jurors make things tough. Let's see. I could do this, dude. You never know when you might be down on your luck. But I believe in fair play for everyone. it the same jurors? No, they're different. Okay.
Well, I must warn you, I'm rather more ruthless than I appear.
Oh well, not me. Well, you see is what you see is what you get. I'm a peace-loving fellow.
Is it? Yes!
Her again! Wait, no, she wasn't a juror. How is she a juror? She was a witness!
I'm afraid to say I think it's quite possible that mustached foreigner did the deed.
So you said this game was made in Japan, right?
Yeah.
So they're insulting themselves, which
Yeah.
makes it okay.
I guess so. We literally interviewed this lady and her husband. How did they not count as, like, people we're gonna bring to the stand?
Well, I mean, was it involved in this case?
Yes!
Oh, then she's probably gonna get booted off the jury then.
Come on, what are we waiting for? No doubt he did it anyway.
Sorry? I didn't quite catch that.
Is this the husband?
Nah, it's just another juror. Yeah.
Very well, let us proceed. Your opening statements, if you please. If Lord Van Zieks.
Very recently, Great Britain signed an alliance with a rising power in the Far East. The accused in the dock today is a student from that same land, a certain Mr. Saseki Natsume. And while our country has extended this foreign student the warmest of welcomes, regrettably, the kindness has not been returned. In fact, the student is accused of a most sinister act. Of plunging a knife into the back of an innocent woman who was doing nothing but walking down the street.
Oh yeah,
Down the
this is
street.
technically not a murder case because the lady is alive.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, typically in Ace Attorney, it's like 99% murder cases.
Oh, okay.
Attempted murder.
Yeah.
And the lighting fixture did not break. That's amazing.
A knife crime? I tell you from bitter experience, those are the worst. Bloody oath they are.
Oh, just look at that sallow complexion and short stature. He's one of those dreadful Japanese.
Okay, that point is racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, come on, let's get this over with. With me now, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I promise you, we're not all this impatient.
Pray, forgive the discourtesy of smashing my hollowed chalice here in this great chamber.
Ah, yes, the hallowed chalice.
He's drinking from the Holy Grail.
Right.
Allow me to call the first witness to the stand.
Who? I'm trying to think. So, there's the two people in, like, there's the lady who's on the jury stand, her husband, there's the other dude staying in that, like, building that wasn't Saseki, and who else? No
Well,
idea.
Well, that'd be the victim and the accused.
Good point, let's see.
Like you said, the victim doesn't usually make it to trial. Very well. Bailiff, lead the inspector in, please.
Is it that Grayson dude? Is it the dude that just... Oh, okay, this dude!
He's got no chin!
Yeah.
He's just a thumb!
Your name and occupation, please.
This dude could conjure up unlimited fish and chips.
We still need him then, I'd love a good... Gregson. He must have founded Greg's, and it's been tampered with and now only serves sausage rolls.
Oh, is that a reference?
Yeah, we have a store here called Greg's.
Oh my god.
Ah,
It's like the most popular basic fast food place. You can get like little pizzas.
Oh my
really
god!
Good,
It
some
is
Ah.
a
really
reference
good
then.
sausage rolls. Yeah, no, it's a real place.
and here we were thinking he was Mr. Pringle himself, the Pringles man.
Oh my god. Alright, ooh, I'm not sure who should voice this one. Let's see. Immy, you got the judge and a couple of the jury. Matt, you got Van Zieks and a couple of the jury. I got Ryunosuke, Sasato, and a couple of the jury. It could go either way, honestly.
But wait, you've seen this guy before, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
watched him last time.
Was it Nick?
Oh.
It's sometimes Nick and it was sometimes me.
Okay.
Way.
You want to try me?
Oh, okay. Sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard. Every time I say that word, I go Scottish.
Would you please summarize the events of the case for the court, Inspector?
The victim is thought to be a young woman in her 20s by the name of Olive Green. I beg your pardon, Inspector. Thought to be? Time to talk to myself. Yes, having been stabbed in the back by her attacker's knife, the victim fell unconscious.
Huh? Still?
Wait, was she still down? Oh. That was 3 days ago, and she's been comatose ever since. So it might be a murder case. It ain't over yet.
What? So they don't even know who she is for sure?
Comatose. I see. But her life is not in danger?
Fortunately for the Eastern student, the charge will not be murder. Pray elaborate on the details, Inspector.
Sir, if I could ask everyone to look at this street map.
At least they're not gonna bring a fucking carriage into the courtroom like last case. Hydrate. Okay. I am okay with this.
As I mentioned, the incident took place 3 days ago, at around 5 in the afternoon. It happened on the pavement running alongside Briar Road, a wide thoroughfare for horse-drawn vehicles. It had not long since stopped snowing as the victim, Miss Green, was walking down the street. Out of the blue, she was approached from behind by the accused and stabbed in the back. Luckily, the young lady's life was spared, and she's currently being treated in one of the city's hospitals.
That is awesome.
But being unconscious as she is, we've been unable to take a statement from her, of course. I want to keep it together as one. This is the case file with everything we know about the victim so far. Thank you, Inspector. The court will accept the documents as evidence, if you please.
Oh yeah.
What of the weapon that was used?
Hold on. I mean, go for it, but
I have that here. It was removed from the victim's back.
okay.
Have you been made to stretch again? Fucking simple.
All right, you happy?
You can break the you can break Don's back.
All right. Okay, so this is the knife. Guessing you already read this.
Yeah.
Okay. Ouch. That big thing's starting to make me scared to walk down the street now.
I've seen bigger in my high school.
Right.
The heavy
blade. You're literally carrying a sword.
Wait, no, she hasn't got a sword, does she?
No, but Ryunosuke does. The dude, he's scared about the knife. No,
Honestly, yeah.
Not being able to walk down the street. He has a fucking sword.
Though to be fair, if someone gets in close enough to stab him with that, they're too close for that sword to do anything.
That's true.
a heavy blade like that, almost anybody would have been able to stab the poor woman. Even the scragged-looking Saseki-san, I suppose.
A common or garden jackknife, I would say. Rather nondescript. Thank you, Inspector. The court accepts the blade as evidence.
Ooh.
Now then, what do we know of the motive? Money or valuables, I presume? From what we can tell by looking at the woman's possessions, it seems like she was a poor student herself. Hard to imagine she would have had anything much worth pinching, my lord. I see. Well, in that case, are we looking at some deep-seated resentment towards the victim? I'm afraid I couldn't say. Apart from God damn it, fish and chips. Apart from visiting second-hand punk shops, the defendant, Mr. Natsume, doesn't appear to get out much.
I'm surprised he's held off on eating it.
Honestly, in the middle of talking, I'd have fucking took a big out of the actual fish. It's just right there.
No, because like when we talked to him outside of the courtroom, he just wouldn't stop.
What, like he wouldn't stop eating?
Yeah, practically.
And they would just pop up from the newspaper like, poop.
At this moment in time, we haven't been able to establish any sort of connection between him and the victim.
Yes!
Yes? What? If theft and grievance has been ruled out as the motive, what reason could Mr. Natsume possibly have had for stabbing the young woman? Yet you arrested the man in spite of that, in a totally unjustified and heavy-handed way.
Objection!
Pray forgive the discourtesy of flinging a freshly uncorked bottle into the public gallery. But your words have soured its hallowed bouquet.
Yeah.
Just imagine someone back there is now just covered in fucking wine. It's like it's their best outfit as well, just completely ruined.
Right. I knew about the glass thing, but I didn't know he threw the bottle too.
For it is you, my learned friend, who is being heavy-handed here.
What?
Scotland Yard does not arrest people without a good cause. That should be beyond question. Inspector Gregson, the prosecution calls for your formal testimony. Explain to the court precisely why this constabulary came to arrest the Nipponese student.
Yes, sir. Fucking done the fucking salute every time he's done it as well. As I said, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred, and there was an unusually light fog. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else about but the victim and the accused. Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor. Those being a number of old books he had just bought. He was on his way home from a bookshop, I assume. It seems. It was just a matter of working out who the books belonged to, and we found the bloke to arrest him. Old books, you say? Yes, my lord. I have a photograph here of the scene of the crime, taken immediately after the incident. Ah, yes, I can clearly see the books to which you are referring.
Books.
I will take that photographic print of it as evidence, please, Inspector.
Yeah, proper forensics, unlike the first case. Oh my god.
Wow.
You Nipponese are a spineless breed, too cowardly to admit defeat.
Why?
Denying everything despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary.
Overwhelming evidence.
Mate, it's a picture, that's it. Calm down.
The fucking book on the ground. That's your big evidence.
More than one person reads.
Well, Forgive me, Lord Van Zieks, but the defendant is not denying everything, as you put it.
What are you doing, Mr. Sato?
Do go on.
Mr. Natsume is admitted to playing some part in the incident. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, now that you mention it, I don't remember this. We visited him in the prison yesterday. Did tell us what had all happened.
As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman wearing a green overcoat, she was. And just as I went to overtake her...
Then she fell. Right. Okay.
She suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed onto the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran as fast as my legs could carry me back to my accursed lodgings.
A green overcoat?
What did I voice him? Well, that's exactly what the woman in the print is wearing.
Oh my! A photographic print in full color! What will the world come up with next?
Where the vibration just goes through to the upper cheek.
The defendant has done nothing more than admit he fled the scene of a terrifying incident. That does not mean he's guilty of the heinous crime of stabbing the woman in the back.
There was nobody else there at the time, just the two of them, the victim and the accused. In other words, there is nobody else who could possibly have stabbed the woman.
Nobody else in the middle of town. Knife gun. Oh my god.
A fact that the accused concedes.
I bet it was a knife gun.
Nah, vampires have super strength. You could have just launched it at her. It seems that this cross-examination could prove to be pivotal, Counsel. Proceed, please.
Yes, my lord. Nothing for it. I have to use this cross-examination to turn the tables here. It's our only chance. Alright, well, let's see. Just looking through the stuff now.
Yeah, this is like all the stuff that was said before, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unusually light fog. Visibility. No one else was around. Are we sure about that? How are you able to state that with any certainty?
Quite simply, my learned friend, because that is what the witness to the crime have told us.
And who are the witnesses? Yes. Inspector Gregson mentioned the witnesses yesterday, didn't he?
That's right. One of them's a policeman, I believe, from Scotland Yard.
That is correct, Mom.
So light. Then we must hear the testimony.
The prosecution will, of course, call them to the stand, should it be necessary.
But wait a minute! At 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in the middle of winter, it would have been dark already. No matter how light the fog may have been, no one could have seen.
I'm unaware of the situation on your tiny island in the east.
But their island's bigger than mine.
But here in the capital city of Great Britain, all main roads are illuminated in the night by gas streetlights. Take that.
Oh no, I've been duped by technology.
The prosecution believes there would have been ample light by which to witness the crime.
Quite. Here in London, for the first time in history, mankind has completely conquered the darkness. I can hardly see across my fucking street right now. And we know there's stuff over there because there's light coming from the houses.
Amazing. Which means we really need to hear those witness statements. I could just get through the fog of this cross-examination. Maybe we'll be able to.
It seems the counsel for the defense is taking stock. Continue with your testimony, Inspector.
Let's see. Stab bumper high and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. Why would he do that?
Hold it!
Mr. Natsume's belongings?
I think you'll find it's all there in the photographic print of the crime scene.
True.
Yes, there is 3 books on the floor. That's right, my lord. Second-hand books they were. Irreparably damaged after falling in the snow, of course.
The accused could easily have carried all 3 books in one hand. Which means his other hand would have been free to wield a knife, for example.
He's very clever, isn't he?
What do you mean?
He's made it extremely hard for you to assert that Mr. Natsume had his hand full with his books. He's managed to close one avenue of escape we might have had before we even knew it was there.
You mean to say that the defendant was holding his belongings as he thrust the knife into the woman's back? That must have been what happened, my lord? Yes. I'm actually been turning posture every time I do a different character.
It happens. There's be a number of old books used on his way over to bookshop. Do we have... Okay, I don't want to present anything yet, but... Yeah, what's on the receipt? Your books! I forgot!
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah, like why did he drop the books? That's the part I'm not getting. If he had a whole hand free, was it just he just fumbled that bad? Open it. Yeah, where'd the tip go?
Oh.
Oh, look here, Mr. Naruhodo. Just at the tip. A small piece of the blade appears to be missing.
You're right. Well spotted, Mr. Sato.
Wonder what could have happened to it.
Yes. You don't think it could still be lodged in the victim, do you?
Oh dear. I do hope not. It sounds terribly painful.
Anything else? Blood? No blood. None. Zero.
In the blade, supposedly jammed in her back, not a drop of blood.
Okay.
Just the tip.
God damn it. That's all we're getting out of this. Okay. Interesting to note, though. Look how deep it went in!
That's a lot of damage.
Need some flex tape to put her back together.
There you go.
1, 2, 3 books. Did he drop all 3 books? Okay.
One's in front of the victim, 2 are behind her.
Yeah. It's an odd placement for sure. You know, our old books he bought, yes. Right. So, how were there witnesses if there was nobody else?
Yeah.
How are you able to state that with any certainty? I simply, yeah, okay, the witness, yep, okay. But, I don't get it. He's making this hard, alright. Yeah, okay, lamps.
But lamps.
You got me there. Okay.
If she collapsed, wouldn't she have fallen straight forward?
Great.
From behind, you say?
That's right. As you can see from this print. Yeah, no, that looks like she's purposely gone to the side where she's safe.
Yeah.
Yes, quite so, Inspector. The handle of the blade is clearly protruding from the victim's back. And you say this poor woman, Miss Green, remains in critical condition? Comatose, no less. I'm afraid so, my lord, yes. She's being treated at Bart's. I was so hopeful that she'd come around before the trial started so I could take a statement. But it wasn't to be.
Oh, look at the angle of the knife, though. It's pointed vertically while she's on the floor. So who stabs from the side?
Meaning she could have stabbed herself.
I mean, or she could have been stabbed after she fell over? I don't know.
Oh,
Or
that's a very good point, actually, yeah. Yes, it is indeed a pity. It would have been most illuminating to hear the victim's own account of events.
Sorry, Simpward wasn't looking. Saw
Is he
it.
done? Is he done stretch again?
No, Simpward said the same thing about the knife.
Oh. Yeah, no, that is a good call.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
luck is on your client's side, it seems.
I'm clearly missing something.
I Simpward redeems Ghost Stretch
Oh
for
my
not
God.
seeing my idea. Thanks.
No, that's
I mean,
perfect
how long
punishment.
ago was that? 5 seconds? Didn't we just see it at about the same time? Come on.
Stretch the back.
Okay.
It has been my plan all along. You stretch for me and never finish the case. Yes.
On the contrary, my client has been exceedingly unlucky.
Your force of tone is seriously undermined by these disturbingly wide eyes, I'm afraid.
Jesus Christ. You say this shit nowadays, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Right.
But it is the early 20th century, and I am immune.
You're a vampire anyway, you ain't gotta worry about an ass beating.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd angle. Let's try it.
Magnifying
glass.
Magnifying glass.
Yes.
Hold up. What is? Or is
Hmm.
this just more of like a fun feature than anything? Does it can't?
Nah, there's gotta be something that
Yeah.
magnifying glass is gonna do.
But it's like, you see what I mean?
I don't-
Who
it's just the
stabs at
picture.
that angle?
Yeah, no, that's just not. Just no, because it doesn't. Why twist your hand like that to stab?
Right?
Can we magnifying glass the knife? I don't think we can.
And if he's that angle would need him to be left-handed. What are the odds? Well, 33%, I guess. But because to get
Right.
her in that angle from the side, you have to be left-handed, holding the dagger in an uncomfortable way, or having his hand slightly twisted.
Knife gun. I mean, let's try presenting it. Just straight up present the photo. I guess that's our main avenue here.
Yeah. Also, I guess how? Oh no.
What's it?
I was gonna say, are we sure those books are the same books he's gotten in his receipt?
I wish we could ask about that, but the game isn't really letting us, and we
Yeah, I
can't.
guess they're the right bugs then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those things where the game asks for something very freaking specific.
Oh, hey,
even
Nappy.
if you click on the thing, it doesn't do anything, but you have to click on a specific part of the thing.
No, don't join Simpward, Eden and Nappy. Okay, I keep pressing the wrong key. Alright.
Objection.
Nope. Not clear enough, I guess. That reveals a damning inconsistency, that last statement.
Damning, you say? As I look at you, Council, I see your trembling hand, your pallid expression, and your perspiring brow. I'll fuck themselves.
Huh?
It seems to me that that is the damning inconsistency here, with the misplaced confidence of your assertion.
What?
He has a damning tongue.
Didn't even let me finish saying the reason. You invited, sir. Like he didn't even give the fucking I can't pronounce his name a chance to explain himself.
Right. Alright, this is clearly one of those situations where I need to do this. Just in case.
Yay! Save scumming!
Belongings. Why? Why? I'll press this because why not? Maybe we'll get a hint. Yes! Herlock Sholves is great. He is a character, alright. Like his incarnation in this series is very odd. And very inaccurate. Like he's bad at doing his job.
Evil Sherlock Holmes then.
Dawn, I hope you like the drink you have. You'll have a lot of it this stream.
Thanks, Sipward. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the 100 bits. Glad the text-to-speech worked, but yeah. You asked for the help of the famous detective, Herlock Sholmes, to locate the defendant, I believe.
Stuff and nonsense.
Yeah, that Scotland Yard doesn't like Herlock.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sorry?
That jock in office, that busybody, just comes and sticks his oar in wherever we ask him, and wherever we ask him or not.
Chat-induced stream
Oh
and
my.
waterboarding.
Thanks for the hydrate and resub, Eden.
Now you can't be angry about the hydrate. You've been paid.
Okay.
Do accept your fate.
Is it just the bottle sounds you guys like?
I reckon it's proof. Like if you're opening the bottle, it gives it away.
It's my favorite bottle and I got it for free. I won it in a little game at something. But yeah. See the busy place on this thing. Oh, whether we ask him. Opening and closing bottle. But According to what I have here, Mr. Sholmes was shown to the scene by Scotland Yard detectives.
Well, that was nothing to do with me. The lads at the scene must have done it without my permission.
Ah!
I tell them time and again, whenever something happens, send word to headquarters. And follow your blooming instructions!
Bloom!
Oh god, I haven't had someone say that in ages.
I see.
If Doc Meddler gets his hands on any details, we'll all be reading it in the Rads magazine next month.
Don't hurt the fish and chips!
Don't, you'll lose them! And you can bet your lost farthing that I'll be there too, stripped of all my hard work on the case. Yes, Mr. Sholmes. No, Mr. Sholmes. Aren't you clever, Mr. Sholmes? That's all the thanks I'll be getting.
Inspector. If the man is proving detrimental to the yard's activities, perhaps I should step in and deal with him. Legally.
Fucking drinks him dry. Arrgh! I have no idea how I'll ever do the like that. It's
Right.
What am I meant to do with that?
It appears Inspector Gregson is lost for words.
Yes, the Reaper's words carry a lot of weight, obviously.
Anyway, the point is this. That little Japanese bloke's already admitted it. He's admitted that those books all over the pavement at the scene were the ones he bought that day.
Whoops.
His beard got on as well.
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? You're unable to sway the jury during this cross-examination. I'm afraid.
And Mr. Natsume's fate will be sealed? Yeah, they're sure to find him guilty. So one way or another, I have to expose an undeniable inconsistency in the inspector's testimony. I just wonder what that is.
Unusually like fuck.
I just love how every expression Sasato makes can be a reaction image.
Right? Okay. Oh yeah, no clock in here. Perfect. No time.
He was running away. How did Buck get in front of her?
Oh, simple, you're blue now. Noise.
Wait, you're looking for a C. 445. Okay, no, that.
And supposedly this happened at like 5. You read now. Cool.
That makes sense.
So the fog detail doesn't matter.
Wait, you've pressed that one already.
Yeah.
Blur the victim stabbed from behind. Did you press that one?
I think so.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on about how she felt and she's fallen to the side.
Yeah. I mean, I presented the photo, but did I press it? Guess we could check.
Yeah.
From behind. That's right. See, yep, yeah.
Only there's a skip button for when you've already gone through some.
I mean, there's an autoplay, but I don't want it to
Yeah, no,
go
I'll
too
place
far.
Like, yeah, I'll place it.
Eden, what is this? You're not green. Oh man. Yep, and then the luck piece, yep. That part. Okay. And we press this, right?
No, no.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. And then the photo, look at the photo. Hey, why don't we look at the photo?
The accused could easily have carried all 3 books in one hand. Oh, this is this again.
Yeah, I'm just...
Just could have stepped with the other.
Avenue of escape. What was that piece?
Puppy.
Sorry.
Yeah, he was on his way home from the bookshop. Did we press that, or was that just...
No, because he admitted to that, didn't he? So there wouldn't be any point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check. Oh, this might be new.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, this
yeah.
is new. It hasn't been pressed.
Yeah, I would hope we don't have to press this, but just in case.
Yeah.
The defendant apparently visits a second-hand bookshop on a daily basis.
Yes, so I understand. A shop full of old English literature.
I commend the accused on the lofty subject matter of his scholarly attention.
The bloke's room was sacked floor to ceiling with those musty old books.
I'm stretching again. Except for... Well, it's not terribly frequent. Hope the cooldown is set like to where this is only as fast as it can go.
Every 15 minutes. I was tempted to do it to you as well, but it was on cooldown.
Dawn yoga stream. That would be something interesting to get into. Never done yoga before.
With water bottle ASMR.
Oh man. Oh. This moment in between, may I interest those in chat who aren't already in the DawnOfRiku trademark Discord? Yes. I do have a Discord. Ooh. Feel free to join if you'd like. Let's see. Can you tell us more about the bookshop in question? Please, Inspector?
Well, if I must, I'll have to ask you to look at the street map again, I'm afraid. Actually, why talk about the street map?
Bourbon books.
The closest second-hand book shop to the
muted.
accused lodging is this place here. Bourbon Books.
Microphone activated.
But it was a different one.
A little place on the corner of Brow Road and Mescum.
This is what it's gonna come down to, isn't it? That it's the wrong bookstore.
It's
Well, no, because
your
even then
books.
he was going down that same road. He's
Yeah.
admitted to that.
Yeah.
Avenue of escape. The killer, or attempted killer, literally stabbed him around that stabbed him in the corner and went round.
Yeah.
As it happens, the accused is currently living in lodgings on the other side of Burr Road, at the opposite end. Which means it doesn't take a genius to work out the route he would have taken home. Something like this. Oh god, I went chav on that one.
Some insane path here. Wish I had anything that close. I mean, I do have a library, but that's like maybe 10 minutes away by bike.
America's just so spread out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't live in a big city or anything.
Of course you need a car, and that's just to go get an energy drink.
Yeah.
Literally for me, less than 5-minute round trip to get my caffeine addiction.
Yeah. Never
Yes.
went in the local library before, but I've been in like the bigger library further in town.
I think that's the main reason the library near me went out of business. Completely closed and everything.
Libraries are cool.
I think it's now owned by a gambling place.
Oh.
Oh wow.
How the turntable.
Jeez.
Yes, I concur with your conclusion, Inspector. The defendant would have certainly have passed the scene of the crime on his way home from that particular shop.
Mr. Naruhodo, I think what the inspector just told us could turn out to be of vital importance.
Yes, I agree.
Most
It was actually through this part.
It's the name.
The bookshop's
Oh,
name!
yeah! We did go to a different one.
Microphone activated.
The most important point that the inspector just made being... I don't want to lose points because this
No,
game...
you're right, because he
this-
went to your books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose points by picking the wrong one on purpose. We don't have much to work with in this game.
I mean, that's also why you saved. So.
Yeah. Well, why don't we save here? Save scumming just the clown. That bookshop's location? The crucial detail in what you've just told the court, Inspector, is the location of the bookshop.
I couldn't agree more.
So, where is it exactly?
Eh? Are you winding me up, Sunshine? I just explained that. I got the map out and everything. Used red blooming ink and drew the book, drew the bloke's route on it for you. And I distinctly remember seeing you nod along, Council.
You nodded. Let the record show.
Oh, yes! Yes, of course! I must have been so nervous I didn't take it in.
The blunder of the day goes to you, my learned friend.
No, not yet. The trial's only just begun after all.
Mr. Naruhodo, I would strongly advise you to look carefully through the court record at this stage.
Yes, miss. At once, miss. Sorry I made a mistake, miss.
Inspector, continue with your testimony, please.
Oh, we have to...
Fine, just reload.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I guess we could just spam through this again. Or would
Oh
that...
wait, you actually didn't lose a point, I don't think.
No, we didn't.
Weird.
Shit, what?
Huh? Ooh.
Oh, I think I...
Yeah, no, you need to go back one as well.
Yeah. Probably advanced one is what happened. Yeah, it'd have probably been quicker to load.
You'd have thought a vampire over there would have realised this already.
I'm just gonna skip this one. The location one was already gold. Inspector Gregson, may I ask you a favor?
Spelt right, it's got the U. What?
Could you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please? I believe it may be of vital importance.
Maybe?
Oh, well, you know, I mean, yes. It could be a very important clue.
Very well. Not that I can see it of being any great significance. But please, revise your testimony accordingly, Inspector. Yes, sir, my lord. Whatever you say.
Could the man be any more sardonic? Don't know what that means off the top of my head, but definitely a word I've heard before.
Grimly monocynical.
Bourbon books.
Bourbon books, here we go. That does not look like your books in the preview. Yeah. Wow. That is such a jump.
To be fair though, because it's also got the date and time as well.
Yeah.
Like the first squiggle would just be your books, and the rest of it would be the date.
Yeah. Looks so much cleaner there. Objection! If you could just stop there, Inspector Gregson.
What is it, sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know.
This is a receipt that we found in Mr. Natsume's room. It was issued on the day of the incident, and details the purchase of 3 second-hand books.
And you found that in the accused's room, did you?
Yes, but the point is not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it.
Go on.
This receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books.
Your books? Y-O-R-E, I presume.
Yes, my lord. So Mr. Natsume did indeed purchase a number of books at a second-hand bookshop that day. However, the bookshop in question was not Bourbon Books.
Oh my god. Huh? What? Inspector, did you know of this other bookshop? Yes, sir. Your Books is another second-hand bookshop not far from Bourbon Books. It's just that... Well, it's such a small place, I didn't think the accused would have known about it.
Objection! But in fact, that is the bookshop which the defendant visited on the day in question. And this receipt proves it.
Yes, for what difference it makes. Wherever the man purchased his musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
Objection? I disagree. I mean, after all,
I have the street map here. That might be of help.
Oh, yes, thank you. Have a look at this, please. If the defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books, then yes, he would have almost certainly passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. However, if we take into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books, it may very well turn out that he wouldn't have passed that location at all. But didn't he say he did?
Yeah, he's already admitted to that.
Yeah.
Could that be true?
My, it rather depends on where this other bookshop is, but I do declare it may be a possibility.
Is that right, Mr. Lawyer, sir? What you just said?
Absolutely. It absolutely could be right.
I hate how when it does that zoomed out version, everyone is on a different side when it looks at them.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, you look from, like, the judge's point of view and
Yeah.
not the...
But even then, because the jury are all the same, the judge
Yeah.
is fine, but then the actual council are on the wrong side.
It's been that
my
way for the
God.
entire series.
Wait, is it that way in the original game as well?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh.
Now you're never gonna unsee it.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Hold on. It's... Yeah. Yeah, basically.
You're never gonna unsee that now.
Oh
No,
my
I've thought about it
God.
before, but yeah.
Well, obviously we looked into that.
Oh? Oh, when you start seeing, catch you later, don't let your phone die. Hope you have a good one.
It turns out that your books
Where is it? Where is it?
is just here on the red corner of Mascom Street going east.
So we could have done this, or something in between. Probably gonna be like an alleyway, isn't it?
Nah, because you wouldn't go through alleyways in a city you've never been in before. You'd
Yeah.
stick to actual streets to avoid getting lost.
Yeah, no idea.
Hell, I don't even like going in alleyways of my own in town centre.
And there you have it, as you can clearly see now. Oh,
He's got his drinks back in the Holy Grail.
My learned Nipponese friend is obviously in training to be a clown, the way he regales us with such witticisms. To your future career in the circus.
oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. Just tore him apart.
Yeah. You put that glass down now, or I'll put it down for you.
I, didn't think I need to spell it out, but here we go. If the accused was coming home from your books instead of bourbon books, there's no doubt he still would have passed the place where the victim was stabbed. Yes, thank you, Inspector.
Allow me to reiterate for my learned, if somewhat slow, Nipponese friend. Wherever the man purchased his musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
The council
like
just murdered
points.
the council member.
As I suspected, you can't fool me. I don't suggest you try.
What did I say? I've had enough of this now.
I beg your pardon? Terribly sorry, but would you mind repeating that?
Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't give up.
But what do you mean?
If the prosecution's assertion is correct, the members of the jury may very well decide that Mr. Natsume is guilty.
Gasp! She's absolutely right!
We must consider the assertion just put forward by the prosecution very, very carefully.
Claims Saseki-san must have passed the location of the incident on his way home from your books, but...
Very easily gone the other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Objection. The assertion made by the prosecution is fundamentally flawed.
Explain yourself, counsel.
Yes, my lord. You can see what I mean on this map. When returning from your books to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume could have followed the route suggested by the prosecution. However, that isn't the only conceivable route to take between the two places. If the defendant used these streets, look what happens. He arrives back at his lodgings without passing the location where the victim was attacked.
Walking back to a clown is a fool's errand, of course. However, I feel compelled to point out that that route is what is commonly referred to as the long way round.
Ah,
On a cold winter's night, why would any man choose to take a longer route home?
I mean, I like the cold personally.
The answer is extremely simple. He wouldn't. In other words, the accused took the obvious route back to his lodgings and is the obvious perpetrator of the crime.
objection? But, yes, I got it. Obviously, you must ask a man himself. Ask Mr. Natsume which route he took home.
I have already informed the court of the accused's response to such questioning. He claims he has no recollection.
That's right. As I said, the bloke seems to spend his time outside, wandering aimlessly from A to B. That day was no exception. He says he doesn't remember where he was or which route we took home.
I don't believe this!
I thank you, my learned friend, and suggest that we do not waste any more of the court's time by wandering aimlessly around this subject.
Something's gonna just get pulled out of somebody's ass, isn't it? Just gonna come out of nowhere. Something.
Pray, what say you, insightful jurors?
But even if that is the case, the defense still...
Oh.
Well,
I agree with Lord Van Zieks, wholeheartedly, and in every way. But what? I don't believe it. Does this mean... We members of the jury are completely convinced now.
Very well. In that case, I hereby call upon all members of the jury. Present your findings to the court.
Guilty!
Whoa.
Guilty! 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 Guilty!
Rip.
Oof. Physics.
It would appear the journey's learning is unanimous.
Well...
To the insightful members of the jury, I applaud your brave resolve. You serve Queen and country admirably.
Mr. Naruhodo.
No, not yet. This isn't over yet. Still have one last chance to sway the opinion of the jury. I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around. Somehow. I'm surprised we even have an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, like they've already declared guilty.
Those are the eyes of Query, not yet willing to give up and die. So I presume you intend to wield your rights again in this trial?
Oh, this happened last trial, didn't it? We pulled out some clause that lets us keep going or some shit. I don't know.
Rights of the defense written into antiquated British law that should have been buried long ago.
Call it antiquated if you will. But it's the defense's prerogative to carry out a summation examination, if it so chooses.
Very well, counsel. In accordance with the letter of the law, we shall proceed with a summation examination. Are the members of the jury ready, Mr. Foreman?
Of course we're ready. I'm all too familiar with that Nipponese whippersnapper and his onkish refusal to throw in his alley. Wait! Was this dude in the carriage from the previous case? Like, wasn't this dude on the carriage in the previous case?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think I was there.
Oh, okay. I think he was. And yeah, like Simpward said, we did accuse him of murder at one point in the trial.
That explains why he might be a bit angry.
Yeah.
Which means he isn't impartial. And kick him off.
Yeah, they literally bring in a witness from the previous trial as a fucking juror with the same attorneys? Like, what?
Okay, to be fair though, that can still be impartial.
Yeah.
But someone you've accused of being a murderer can't be impartial.
Yeah. What? Very well then.
Very well.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty.
Oh, here we go.
Judicial findings.
I keep forgetting I was voicing this guy and I voiced him different every time.
Jury's contentions. That's alright. Pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he?
If you said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why, it can only have been the victim.
The man would have gone around the houses on his way back from the The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop. Not in the winter.
So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful!
You know, he never claimed that he saw her from behind.
But I really don't care. Can we just wrap this up now? Got work to be doing.
Your books, yes, nice shot for that. But bourbon books? No, not worth a visit.
That's the grounds, huh? I need to reread. I need to reread that. Hold on. Okay.
Don't be disappointed, Santa.
How is this?
Oh, he's got you again, Dawn.
Hydrate and stretch is important. Thanks. All right.
Accept your sip.
I actually googled a list of English monarchs just to see, because I keep saying Queen, and I couldn't remember what time frame that you said it was set in, and I'm looking at it. And it's
Like
just like,
I
right,
want to say 1900 something. Like just that first decade.
okay, well, Queen Elizabeth, not Elizabeth, Queen Victoria passed in January of 01, 1901.
Oh.
Might be a bit before, so if they're saying Queen and Country, it's her time zone.
Yeah, I think they said queen.
Yeah. It's like, I was thinking about it, and it's just like, hold on. There have been no other queens before the Immortal since Victoria. And the Immortal has been ruling since. Wow, they're really showing up, the male rulers. Fucking hell. Victoria ruled for 63 years, and Elizabeth's going on 70.
Yeah.
Mm.
Asses.
That be something.
With only minor explanations, the reason for finding the defendant guilty are all too clear.
Also, important, it's just water. That's all I'm drinking.
When the stabbing occurred, the only two people at the scene were the victim and the accused. And the accused himself has admitted to seeing the victim in her green overcoat sink to the ground before his eyes.
Furthermore, we have heard from the inspector that the defendant then fled the scene. I must say, I would have ample grounds to convict this man already.
Oh dear. Even the judge appears convinced of Mr. Natsume's guilt now.
Why do you have to run away like that? And how are we supposed to believe in some phantom attacker that nobody could see?
This is impossible!
Can I possibly make a case for the defense?
Mr. Naruhodo, this is no time for grumbling. If we want to force the trial to continue...
Yes, I know, we have to turn the tide, make the jurors change their minds, yes. Well, 4 of them, at least. Not... It's better than all of them.
Yeah, just aim for a majority.
Yeah.
Exactly. No choice but to forge forward.
You have the floor, counsel. Begin your summation examination.
Yes, my lord. Whoop.
Feels good to be called my lord. Preparing me for my future.
I am a sandwich.
I just need to keep this trial going somehow. Whatever it takes. Come on, Rinosuke. You can do it. Yeah, just face slap. Oh, snap. Alright. Did he get out in front like this before? Got the sword. Okay, so we already heard all these. Pit? I forget. Oh, like if two people's things completely contradict each other, we can select 2 people to be like, hold on here. What?
Those last 2 just don't seem to actually care what's going on.
Yeah.
The old man, who probably is either the murderer or can't hear anything. All the dementia's kicking in, that's why he's only paying attention to a few bits.
Hold it!
A man's life is on the line here, sir. This will take as long as it takes. Don't get clever with me now, son. My life's on the line too. So is my family's. Like you wouldn't understand, but a laborer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat. And neither do the wife and kids. Oh, See, be very hard. I go to the union every morning to find out what needs doing. You're late, the work's taken, it's tough. This time of year, water and gas supply pipes bursting left, right, and center. They're after cheap labor to get the roads dug up to fix it. A hard slug from dawn till dusk it is. So, you were out digging up roads on the day of the incident as well, were you? That's right. In fact, if I remember rightly. Oh no, don't tell me. He was
Really?
there.
No.
2 witnesses in the jury.
No.
Well, wait, the woman, was she a witness in the last case or this case?
I'm kind of considering her to sort of be a witness at this case.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. She's definitely in this case, right? Like, maybe she didn't witness the murder, sure, but we still have to she's still, like, one of the landlords of the building that Saseki lives in.
So yeah, then in that case, she should not be able to be on the jury.
Right?
Because a person paying her money is the one being accused.
Yeah.
Makes her impartial.
Like, honestly.
And
Hey, Dark Blue.
the guy at the beginning, you've accused him of murder. That he can't be impartial. He will have.
Yeah, and then on top of that, they supposedly saw something from the window. Like Simpward's saying. Their upstairs window. So it's just like, yeah. That, trust me, I feel like they're gonna gain relevance in this case again. Because they had the old dude, this lady's husband, he was like a soldier before, and he's got like a cannon upstairs.
God, okay.
Yeah. Knife gun? Is that what you're gonna say, Simp? Yep. Yep, knife can't. That was just around the corner from where it all happened. My, that old bookshop it was. What? Another coincidence. This jury's rigged! That's right. Meerschaum Street it was. Meerschaum Street.
On the map, Mr. Naruhodo, there are only 3 named streets.
Juror number 5, I need you to add that information to your formal statement, please. Well, what's the point in that? Can't we just get this business over with now? Please, sir. It's important.
That poor podium.
Fine. I'll do it then. Let me guess. That's the road. That road
That's
would be
the
in the
top
way.
road, I think,
Yeah.
where like no matter what, he should have seen the defendant, and he should know which way the defendant went.
Yeah. So that forced him to take the alternate route.
Ooh, but would have depended where was being done.
Yeah. But I think the game wants us to think that
Yeah,
simply.
it definitely has to. Yeah. Too many roadworks outside this house.
Right.
Walk over of them. If you fall in, sucks the sock. Roll better stats in your next life.
Yeah. So did somebody say the opposite? Like talking about where the thing happened?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So we need to pit him against number 5.
Yeah, 3 and 5. Let's go. Time to fight.
Yeah.
Little
Fight!
guy, 'cause she's like fucking punched into the ground.
Those 2 statements are clearly at odds with one another. At all.
Odds, counsel? Explain yourself. Wasn't me, I swear.
Suspicious.
Point.
A guilty conscience, my dear man.
What? I just want to get this done and dusted. Well, juror number 3.
Oh, me, sir? What do you mean?
Juror number 5's words just now are extremely significant. Let's take a moment to consider the implications of what's been said on our map of the local area.
If I saw a guy walking back and forth with a sword, I'd be a bit fucking worried.
On the day in question, Mr. Natsume visited this bookshop to purchase a number of secondhand books. And on the same day, we now know that there were works being carried out on Meerschaum Street, making it impassable. Okay, right there then.
Yep.
Which means that the defendant's route home could not have taken him along Meerschaum Street and down Briar Road.
Oh, yes, of course. What do you think, sir?
Well, yes, you can't argue with that, really, can you? We must have had a good 2 yards or more of the pavement up. Every gentleman and gentlewoman that came along had to turn back and go the other way. So the only conclusion is this. The defendant must have taken the longer route back to his lodgings.
Yes, I suppose he must have.
I suppose that must be right, huh? Juror number 3, you said the following. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop. But we see now that he had no choice.
Everyone's losing life points, dang.
My lord, Mr. Judge, sir, if I may. Yes? I don't think, in all good conscience, that I can say the man's guilty now. Yes, I'd like to see the trial continue so we can get to the bottom of what really happened.
Yeah, this is totally just Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Whoosh.
What about you, sir?
Who? Me? Well, alright then. If there's a hole in the prosecution's argument, it would be filled in. That's what I say. I get it, because he digs holes.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. That was wonderful.
Well, we've managed to change a couple minds at least. It strengthened our position somewhat.
Yes, and it will prompt the other members of the jury to reconsider their stance as well. They'll be asking themselves if their current leanings are really right or not. Now, if only we could just identify one more clue or discrepancy that would make them stop doubting Mr. Natsume. We might be able to tip the balance completely.
Yeah, it's exactly what we gotta do.
I found a clue.
A clue, a clue.
Whoa. Mr. Zieks is looking to bring this trial to an early conclusion. That's what we have to prevent, by whatever means we have at our disposal.
Thank you.
I wish I didn't throw that wine.
Thank you, counsel. On with the summarization explanation, please.
Yes, my lord. Alright. I'm hoping we can...
The little southern woman. She says stabbed in behind. Clearly can't have got behind now.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what we gotta do.
Or
No.
slap my cheeks.
Wait, hold on. Was it her that said it? Oh, no. It was the other woman. I thought it was her that said it. What she said is right, but the
Yeah.
landlady, she was the one who said stabbed in behind.
Yeah, let's... Maybe we should press this one?
Hold it!
Or do we just pit her against juror number 5 as well?
I mean, it should be pressing now.
Oh
Whatever is the matter, young man?
You're the wife of Mr. Garrett, aren't you? The landlord who rents Mr. Natsume's room. What the hell are you doing on the jury?
The master's wife? Where do you get your ideas, sir? I'm the maid. The maid, you understand?
We literally went through
Less of
a,
a conflict.
we literally went through a whole like investigation where we figured out that she's his wife, just presenting as a maid because you know, I guess in this time period having a maid was a status symbol.
Well, I mean, she might be from a different social standing, where in this time, if you did marry out of your social standing, it was a very bad look for the person marrying down, and then anyone who was marrying up either got absolutely disgust from everyone they know, or complete support. There was like extremes, aren't they?
But yeah, in this case, it was more so to say, "Oh, I have a maid," except it's my wife. Yeah.
It might just be a kink thing. We don't know.
Who the fuck knows? He likes having hot tea spilled on him constantly, Mr. Garrett.
Hey.
Because that kept happening.
Yeah.
You might like it a bit painful.
She's keeping up that charade. This is gonna be awkward. Why didn't you mention this yesterday? That you'd been selected for the jury in this trial, you know?
Well, I was told not to mention it to anyone until the day of the trial, you see. It was in the letter I received. The instructions were very clear, so I'm afraid I had no choice. Oh, I slap my cheeks.
I see. Anyway, Mr. Natsume, the defendant takes lodging in your master's house, doesn't he?
Yes, that's right. Although he's only been in a little over a week now.
And in that time, you must have taken stock of his character.
You look like you're about to go stretch.
I heard you further away, so I pulled them. Went to see if he'd done it.
Sir, we're in a courtroom. We shouldn't be going out stretching.
Yeah, they've done it alright. Does Mr. Natsume look like the kind of man who would commit a crime such as this?
Oh my goodness me, yes, he's just the sort.
Damn, wow.
Okay.
Good luck when you don't have that money from your rent. If you can't even afford a maid. What?
Spending all his time in that dark and dingy room, sporting that unscrupulous mustache.
Oh yeah, everybody's on the jury's racist, I forgot.
Not as good as the mustache on my head. Anyway, the man never speaks, and don't get me started on those shifty eyes. All the neighbors are talking about him. I've heard them, you know. People think he must be building a bomb in there or something.
It's not post 9/11, what?
Yeah, those damn anarchists.
It's like two fucking centuries early for 9/11.
Oh, like a whole century early.
Bombs weren't that easy this time. Like, you would be seen carrying in a whole fucking keg of fucking gunpowder. There was no way he was getting that in.
Yeah. Oh dear, poor Mr. Natsume. How could people say such things about him? He's just a harmless bookworm, nothing more. Well, you just called him a worm, so but God damn it, Ryunosuke! Anyway, I better be careful about inviting this maid to speak. Said enough damning things already.
Yeah, I think you might have to pit her.
Yeah. Okay, well, shit. No, loop around. Yes, two more to go. Finishing blow. I wish I knew how to do a Susato takedown. Oh yeah. That's a thing.
Wait, what?
There's been, especially in the second case, when... So in the first and second case, our main character, dude Rinosuke, was both, like, accused of murder, right? In the second one, he was accused of murdering the dude who originally had the sword, you know, the partner dude. And she didn't believe him at first that he didn't do it. And so, you know, she, like, kicked him to the ground, like, several times. With the Sasato takedown. Flipped him like a pancake, yeah.
Explains why he keeps the sword on it. Gotta smack her on the head.
And then there was the piece at the end of the case where Sasato insisted to make up for it that he do some kind of takedown. But that didn't happen.
Ooh, excuse me.
And then the way she said it was just something, alright. Anyway.
Flirting.
No, like some of the lines in this, especially in the first case with the whole partner thing, him and the other dude.
Oh. But
they've been very suggestive.
I don't know.
so I thought he couldn't recollect what happened.
But we can't present things. We might have to press somebody. Oh yes, and Herlock Sholmes was on that boat too in the second case when they were going to London, right? Like, and Herlock specifically said, as Simpward said, I like imagining you in those handcuffs because Herlock had handcuffed him when they thought he did it.
Oh, my.
That was a thing. That was a thing. That was right next to the whole, you know, you can try doing a takedown on me instead thing. Those two things were right next to each other. Oh my.
She likes it rough.
Herlock likes cuffs.
Who doesn't like a bit of a restriction? Just press his button. Complete silence.
Attack from behind. Yeah.
You know, from the looks of it, she might be hitting
What's
again.
this?
Sholmes got zesty.
Sholmes did get zesty. Thanks for the 100 bits. Alright, so maybe we can't pit people who've already been pitted against each other, so... Yeah, let's just press people. Yeah, I read it before. You just wanted to hear the text-to-speech. Fair enough. You're right, that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him. Wait. But how would that happen? Why would he be walking on that street?
Right. I wonder if that's what we're supposed to get to.
Who was voicing her?
Oh, sorry.
Well, quiet. That's precisely my point. Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim. And clearly, that funny little Nipponese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit.
Oh my god, these people in the mustache. But let us not forget, madam, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman.
Why, of course he does. If he admits to stabbing her, his life is over. The man is obviously a liver-faced coward, honestly. Claiming the woman simply collapsed before his eyes.
But if that's a lie as you're suggesting, do you not think he would have concocted something more credible?
Oh, I really wouldn't say. After all, you are foreign. Who's to say that goes through your tiny little minds?
My
Funny little minds.
God.
Wow.
It was never about the mustache simport. They're just racist.
Just flat out.
You can try my deep fried racism.
Deep fried racist. I can tell
You
what's
can
going
try
through my
racism.
funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it.
I do declare that man has already made the admission. He himself has stated that there was no one else around. Surely that conclusion is obvious. No one else could have possibly committed this awful crime.
You wouldn't believe why Automod prevented that from being sent. It was the Southern Woman piece.
Wait. Because it said Southern woman, that's what stopped it.
Yeah. It claimed misogyny.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Woman!
Now, we gotta do this for science.
What the fuck are your Automod settings? I thought they
Woman.
were set as light as could be. I don't fucking know anymore.
You know, looking at this, in the name of
Southern
science,
man.
it doesn't appear that its misogyny is equal.
It's the first time I've seen be
Yes, import. You...
Yes.
A woman is indeed a...
Well, I mean, with the context of you saying specifically Southern woman, why not say Southern person?
Anyway.
Spirit.
Oh god, I just almost fucking pissed myself. Right back before I do.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'll have to double check my Automod settings, but I almost don't want to because this is great.
Oh god, I'm feeling lightheaded.
It's a game, exactly.
Oh man.
It's a game to see what Simpor can say to be punted by God. Exactly, Ethan. Oh man.
Oh Jesus.
I was hoping to like wrap up after this like juror summation thing. Yeah.
If no one else could have done it, the accused must have been the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple.
All right, now wait.
And this is why you go to the toilet before something happens. And not when something really funny starts going on in chat and you almost piss yourself. Your argument is compelling in its simplicity, I must admit.
Oh my, you are too kind, my lord.
That all went well for her. Thank you for the hydrate, Mr. Eden, sir.
Oh, sorry, I might have to dip out. Family's calling me.
Oh, no worries. Catch you later.
It's been fun.
Yeah, really
thanks for
appreciate you being
everything.
on. Yeah, hoping to wrap up in a second here so you don't miss too much.
Okay.
Just want to solve this summation thing. Yeah. Alright. Yes, I have consumed the liquid.
User disconnected from your channel.
Did we press this guy already?
No.
Hold it!
Excuse me, but aren't you... Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago. Yes, I had a feeling I knew your face. Or the side of it anyway. If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you? That's right. After the gold rush down under, came back to London to work. And all was going swimmingly until you started fossicking around. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute. That's his name. Sorry? I don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day. You had me and that young hatter pegged as criminals. Oh, well, you know, water under the bridge. Now there's all sorts of rumors buzzing around, and the police have been badgering me non-stop. If I could turn back the clock? Well, anyway, I don't know about the hatter, but at least I'm in the clear now. I'm free to make up my mind about who's guilty and who isn't. Thank goodness. Oh, that's right. He was, so the dude, McGilded, is like, the dude that we were defending in the other case, the Irish.
The dude who died in a fire.
Yeah. He was like a wealthy philanthropist, but he got wealthy through, you know, extorting people with little loans. He's a loan shark, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the banker was among them.
Right.
Go figure.
But now that he's admitted to it, that should be more than enough to push to get him kicked off the fucking jury.
Yeah.
But it was realistic.
Yeah, and the guy who McGilded most likely killed, who was the victim in the other case, was probably somebody who just couldn't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind, given our awkward history. Why is the jury
But that should mean we'd be able to kick him off it.
Yeah. I know, right? Nonsense.
Oh dear. I wonder what's become of Mr. First now.
Oh yeah, the last name of the Hatter dude was First.
Mm.
Attacked from behind.
Wait, no, that is actually true. We can't
Right.
hit that.
I
think we should probably press this guy.
Just in case. Ladies first. That was basically his name. Yes.
But sorry, fault it you say? Fault what?
No. What I said was hold it. What I wanted to ask was, do you visit your books often?
I like the old books they have in there, yes. I enjoy reading them over a nice cup of old tea. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
And he's a witness? And at what time did you visit your books on the day in question? This is almost more rigged than the last case, and that had tampered evidence. But this one has jurors that shouldn't be on the jury.
Jurors who are technically considered witnesses in the crime, and then other jurors who can't be impartial.
Yeah.
It's just like the entire jury should just be removed.
4 out of the
the
6 people here. Or, yeah.
4. I'm thinking, no,
Like,
5.
wait.
The first 2, you accused him.
3 of them
You
are
can't-
witnesses.
Yeah, 3 are witnesses. The first one you've accused him, he can't be impartial. The woman next to him is racist. She can't be impartial. So just the juror number 3, just that one guy,
Yeah.
is the only juror who has the right to be on the jury.
Oh, man. Well, I
But
was
it was-
picking out books. Yeah. Oh, my God. Well, I was picking out books in there all afternoon, and it would have been just before 5 that I left. The exact same time? That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day. Including the... Oh, did I just read that again? Including the day you're all talking about. Just before 5, you say? Exactly when the victim was attacked. Are
He's
you
wearing
sure
green.
about the time? Oh no, he's wearing... You're fucking right! Holy shit! That's gonna come back, isn't it?
He is the person that the defendant,
Saw.
the accused, saw.
Yes!
And he must have collapsed.
Yes! Oh my god!
And he panicked and ran away.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. It wouldn't...
It is pretty much guaranteed now.
Oh yes, no mistake there. I remember it well. I'm not about to forget that day in a hurry. Not after the dreadful time I had, and he tripped. Here we go. What do you mean? Well, I was walking down Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and... Fucking called it! Well, I was walking down Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and donked my head. It always was after the snow stopped falling. That's when it's most slippery. Knocked myself clean out, I did. I really thought my number was up. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. This happened on Calabash Road? That's right. I live in Cornpipe, you see. Heading down Calabash Road is the quickest way for me to get back from your books. Juror number 6, I must insist that you add that information to your formal statement. It may very well be extremely significant. I can't believe it was the old guy holding it. It was the 2 people we suspected the least to hold critical information that held critical information. Sorry, extremely sick. No, I'm quite all right now. You've changed 2 of the yeah, yes, okay, yep, loop around. This is the thing it always plays when you looping around. Alright. Alright, so who said the opposing thing? Was it this woman here? Yes, it was.
He
Yes, it
never
was.
said a woman.
Yep. Alright, we're gonna have an interesting fight today, folks.
Objection.
Racist lady versus hard of hearing man who looks awfully like the victim. Those 2 statements clearly show a flaw in the juror's reasoning.
A flaw? What are you talking about, Counsel?
Well, juror number 2, juror number 6. What?
Matt. You want me to take over this one?
Sure, I meant what in the sense that did we get it wrong?
Oh, no. No, I think it's going right, because
Okay.
the only thing that makes sense. Matt,
Yeah.
whatever do you mean, sir?
Yeah, the music stopped, so I think we're right.
Yeah.
I think perhaps the old man didn't hear it.
Unbelievable. Not like I was loud or anything. Not like I was loud now. There's at least one fact of which we can be sure here. Bookshop receipt found in the defendant's room clearly indicates that on the day of the attack, He had been to your books and had purchased a number of secondhand titles. He then returned home on foot.
But the man says he has no recollection of his return journey.
That's correct. But what he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes.
Yes, we are well aware of all this. The poor young woman who was stabbed, obviously.
Man, she's just ready to be like, he did it!
Murderer. She's secretly the murderer.
Right. I believe it. Can we really be sure of that, madam?
Ma, whatever do you mean?
Remember the bus? What? The carriage? Yes? The thing with the tampered evidence? What about it? It had Phoenix's name on it, yes!
Is the original game set in England or in America?
The original the original series?
Yeah.
I think so. It's kind of interesting because it's supposed to be Japan, but in the English dub it got changed to like California basically.
Oh, okay.
So people like to think of it as either one or the other, or like a mix of both. Like maybe a California that was just more friendly to the Japanese. Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. Lost Tokyo Angeles. Borrowing that from a certain series called Ace Idiot.
Japan of Florida.
Yeah. I'm sure you heard juror number 6's account of what happened to him that day. The same afternoon. Yeah, so, you know, like, imagine Ace Attorney is like an alternate timeline where that didn't happen, Simport, basically. Like, World War II California being very not Japanese friendly. Definitely cool to think about. That same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim. It was wearing a green overcoat, and who fell over on the icy streets in the neighborhood. Yeah, basically. Pearl Harbor basically must have not happened.
Oh my. My goodness, you mean...
That's right. I'm referring, of course, to the hard of hearing juror number 6.
Are you really suggesting that the person in the green overcoat whom the defendant saw collapse in front of his eyes was the jolly old gentleman at the end of the bench here with me today?
That's entirely possible, yes. After all, the old man has a somewhat similar build to the victim. Well, look at that. I'll do it.
My goodness me!
Sorry, you need a pee? And crucially... Hello, Simport's cat. We know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell.
On Calabash Road.
Therefore, if the person who Mr. Natsume saw collapsing in front of him was in fact juror number 6, it means the defendant must have taken the long route back to his lodgings. I mean, not only that, but the construction.
Yeah, that's confirmed, yeah.
Oh, I guess the dialogue must be written this way because you could find those two things out of order.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if that's true, then clearly the crime scene on Briar Road where the woman was stabbed was not on his way home.
Oh my.
You idiot old man! If you hadn't been so daft as to be roaming about there, we would have boxed this off hours ago.
And really, what were you thinking wearing such a befuddling coat?
What did you say to me? Is it a crime for the elderly to walk the streets these days? Is it a crime to slip on the ice? Is it a crime to keep up with the latest styles and wear a beautiful green overcoat, is it? Oh, we can hear now.
Yeah.
Hold it. Her? Excuse me?
It's just... My lord, I do hope it won't cause any inconvenience, but... You'd like to change your leaning, I presume? I do declare that I would. I should like to call for a verdict of not guilty.
Thank you. And I would too. What? Why not?
Yeah.
Is it a crime to change your mind, is it? Well... How does that even work?
Mate, we add magic fires back in these days. We've lost this ancient technology now.
Like, maybe they have, like, some little catapult lever action thing, but how does it consistently make it to those scales?
Magic.
And...
Oh, set on fire magnets.
And somehow the fire has significant weight to be tipping these scales. I'm guessing it's the thing that's being lit on fire, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's stretch time, god damn it!
It's the magnet, but when they're changing the vote, they get a magnet that's that's double the weight as the original magnet, so it has double the weight, so it pushes it down. Well, that's
magnets of that size are incredibly fucking dangerous. But
yeah. Flies above the judge, rips his glasses off his face.
like you gotta be careful with like really strong permanent magnets, because if you get them close together, like if they're like super big neodymium magnets that you really shouldn't have, like not only will they probably squish something for you, but they will squish harder the closer they are together. So if they start squishing you, it's gonna be a snowball effect.
You just fucking lose your arm. Very quick amputation.
If you have like really big neodymium magnets that they don't normally sell, they're really absolutely dangerous. You could lose a finger that way.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But, so that's why you only get like the small ones. But you can get cube-sized ones in like not so normal places.
You know, Simpwood, I completely agree with you. I wouldn't mind seeing that as well. For science, obviously. Oh.
Alright. Well,
Well,
that's... No, go ahead.
Well, that summation examination has concluded with a rather large shift in opinion. 2 eyes, the eyes 2, the nose 4, so the nose have it. Not guilty, they say. Which means we no longer have a consensus among the members of the jury. The trial will continue.
Yes, Simpword has some morbid interests.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do forensics. I mean, forensics is cool. I wasn't trying to say it was bad, but yeah. Forensics is really fucking cool, but yeah.
Could it seem churlish of me to drink from my hallowed chalice moments after raising an objection? Only to crush it in disgust.
Oh, wait, that's... I'm trying to... Like, I always struggle with the Van Zieks voice, because I want to go full Edgeworth. Like this other prosecutor from the main series. But this guy's more subdued and ultra
Yes, it's
edgy.
like, yeah.
Only to crush it in disgust. Pray forgive the discourtesy.
That's much better.
Lord Zieks! It seems I must retract my earlier remark.
What do you mean? Yes, Edgeworth's vampire face, basically.
I mistakenly credited these jurors with intelligence by describing them as insightful. Yet we have just witnessed them falling for a cheap trick performed by an Eastern entertainer.
Whatever do you mean?
Objection.
I haven't tricked anyone. Everything I've said is the truth.
Indeed, Stalwart Jr., Stalwart Juror number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the road, as he claims. I believe you said it was a good 2 yards of the pavement in which yours excavated, sir?
That's right. It took me the whole day, and they paid me a measly tuppence for it.
Now, my learned Nibonese friend, tell me, do you have any notion of the distance that 2 yards represents?
Well, if I'm honest, I don't have a clue, no.
2 yards is a little less than 2 meters.
Yes, Japan was clearly using the metric system, and...
I'm just gonna say, the fact they're using... is yards the metric?
No. But, like Sasato and Ryunosuke's frame of reference is apparently metric.
Yeah,
and
which... Go on.
Go for it.
I was gonna say, here, in England, they shouldn't be using yards.
Yeah.
But we don't use that.
How long ago did you guys switch to that?
We've used the metric all the time, I do believe.
But like a century ago? A little over a century ago?
When did England start using the metric system? 1965.
Okay, so this is way earlier than that.
Oh, definitely.
But I like how the frame of reference for Japan, like, did the metric system even exist? I mean, I guess certain units existed, but were meters a thing in Japan? Weren't meters like a French invention?
1795 is when the metric system got created.
Okay.
It was adopted in France then.
Yeah.
But realistically, Japan shouldn't be using it because it was like in this time frame only recently since they opened their borders.
Yeah. Interesting. Made America use it? The Imperial thing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're kind of missing out. Aren't your speed limit signs still in miles per hour, though? I don't know.
Check.
Am I thinking of something else?
I think... No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
not
I think we might be.
Oh?
Yeah, we use it. We use it in miles per hour.
Okay.
But I think that the majority of the cars are made like that. So we go by that. Which one is miles per hour?
MPH.
No. I mean, like, is it like?
It's
metric or
Imperial.
Imperial.
Yeah.
Is Imperial the one you use?
Yeah.
Right. We were using the Imperial before we were using the metric. So it makes sense. No, it doesn't actually. But depending on, I guess, what Germany uses, given that's probably where we get most of our cars.
I imagine they're more in the meters category, but I cannot confirm. Like the kilometers an hour category. Anyway. Metro.
Germany uses kilometers. I googled it.
No, I just read what Zipword said. German, like by accident type of
Metro. I always get confused by what it is.
Only 2 countries use Imperial, America and another. Curious what the other is, but yeah.
2 yards is a little less than 2 meters.
Less than 2 meters? That's not much at all.
In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate figure.
But when they blocked it off, though, right? And there were people there working on it.
And they would keep them out.
Yeah.
Especially as well if you're a visitor to the country. You do as the people literally tearing up the street and telling you to do.
Yeah. Yes, Simpword. Knight of War. Oh my.
That's what Van Zieks would be doing
Oh,
if he eats you.
Me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no. What?
And you did perchance erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your works?
I wouldn't dream of it. What a waste of time. No coaches would have had any hope of passing anyway. And we just turn any gentlefolk back when they come. Kids just jump right over us all the time.
The accused is no gentleman, as far as I can see. I have little doubt, however, that he could spring over a 2-yard trench in his meanderings around town.
Ah!
I'm tempted to just stop here. Because I guess we're technically past the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm very hungry.
Honestly, fucking same.
Yeah.
3 minutes to midnight. Tesco's is already closed.
Oh, snap.
You're having pizza?
Nice, dude. Yeah, I think we can stop there, though. It was a really fun stream. I'm glad you just happened to be around.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. You and Matt were awesome. So let's see. I'm curious. Is anybody around to maybe host? Somebody I know, preferentially.
Ravik is online, because I know it was auto showing his when it was doing it.
Yeah.
Well, what channels you got listed on here? Because I think that's pretty much the only person.
Sure.
Anyone I know?
Fizzy's not streaming. Pan's not streaming. Let's see. Is anybody else streaming the game? Skizzy, I don't know who that is. Okay, how about we say hi to somebody who's... Is this further back? No, I don't think this is further back. I see a character that we know, but it's in a different place. Yeah, case 5.
Oh, that's a in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have any solid options, so I'll just call it there. I don't typically host big people. You know?
Yeah.
To me, like, part of the purpose of hosting is, like, cross-promotion, but
There's no point sending it to someone like this.
cross-promotion in, like, smaller people, too, or just similar size, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause
It's like doing it with someone who's smaller or the same size as you. It's like it can help them, but if you do it to someone that's like actually big, it just has no effect.
yeah, there will be... No one will ever know it happened.
Because when you jump in with the same amount, it's just like the numbers just doubled.
Yeah.
But if you chuck like 8 into a couple hundred or a couple thousand, it's just water in the ocean.
Basically, so that's usually what I look. Why I'm a little bit picky with who I host, but yeah. But yeah, could call it there. Just another quick plug that I think we could do. I do have a Discord if anybody who hasn't seen it would like to join it. It's pretty chill. Other than that, yeah, gonna hop off. Catch y'all later. Hydrate. I will do that during dinner. See you later.
Cheating.